Hey guys, today I'm going to be sharing with you my classic happy planner. This is the planner that I use for both of my YouTube channels, and it is dated. It is dated wrong. It is last year's date. So I have to change all the numbers and cover that up. So, and also the holidays. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and cover up the 2024 just in case that ink will show through. And I'm going to cover up, I don't even know what that holiday was. I didn't even read it. It was National something day, and this is Women's Equality Day. But, of course, it's a different year, so the holidays are not going to be on the same day. It's just not going to happen. Unless it happens that it's like certain holidays have a certain day, like the 3rd whatever in this month, you know, that kind of thing. That'd be the only way that it was on the right day. I think Thanksgiving is one of them. Not I think, I know. Okay, whatever. Let's stop talking about it. Alright, and I also need to get rid of this because I don't need that, because that's not the first. And I will have to split this one in half. And since I have to do that in my other planner, because the dates are on the opposite side, they're on this side, in my Clever Fox, I do it like this. I split it that way, where it's this way. But this one, since the date is here, I'm splitting it the opposite way. Okay. And I honestly do not do much with this page, with these pages. They're mostly just to have something pretty there and for a reference. I don't write in them very much because I don't do many collaborations. That is what they were for. That's what if I start doing more collaborations, I'll use them more often. But I don't do many collaborations, so I don't use these pages often. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's really easy to just cover up the days, the dates or whatever. And a lot of times if you're using planner kits, you're going to use numbers from the kit anyway, or if you use the books, you're going to use numbers from the books. So even if it's dated correctly, a lot of people I've seen have changed them. You can see these numbers better anyway because they're darker and a little bit bigger. I just put that crooked. I'm going to pull this closer to me because my eyes are not as young as they once were. And I just got that crooked because of it. Okay. But yeah, I don't mind buying planners for a cheaper price that are dated wrong because the paper's still good and all that, you know. And it also, in my mind, will keep them from being thrown away because eventually, sorry, eventually they'll get thrown out by the manufacturer or by the store. They'll treat it as a loss and put it in a dumpster, you know. And if I buy it for a couple dollars, I've saved myself quite a bit because these planners are like, the last time I looked, they're like $30 something. I don't know, it's been a while since I paid attention to it. And I'm not ashamed to say that. I think this is going to be the 29th. I really hope that I'm right. That sticker came up, so I want to go ahead and put it down. Get it off my fingers instead of being like I was the other day. And those are too. Yay for me. I know that's the right date because it has to be for this to work. My voice is really weird because I've not done anything but drink a little bit of water. I talk to the dogs a little bit, you know, getting them to go outside, and I always talk to Delilah whenever I'm giving her her insulin shot. So I haven't talked much. And I haven't drank anything but a little bit of water, so my voice is weird. I try to get up and get these videos filmed earlier in the day so that I don't have as many interruptions. I know y'all still hear my phone go off because it starts going off at 8 a.m. and sometimes earlier than that, but most of the time it's around 8 a.m. and a lot of times it does not stop until 10 o'clock. Sometimes it's sooner. But yeah, I get some of the things that I have on my phone. I have it where that it won't disturb me, like it won't make a noise at certain times, like YouTube notifications won't make noises except certain times, and Instagram won't make noises except certain times. The only thing that I have that is set all the time is like calling and texting, and the reason why I have it set like that is because my daughter lives in another state, and I got a heart. Hush, that was spam. Wow, that I want to figure out how to get rid of, but I hadn't figured it out yet. If anybody knows, please let me know, because it's getting worse. Anyways, my daughter lives in another state, so I have it to where anytime she needs to call, she can, or text. My mother is older. My in-laws are, need to stay connected in some way. We don't have a house phone. Pretty much my phone is our house phone. So those two things I can it stays to where I can get phone calls. Alright, so that part is done. That's the only functional part that I do to this book. And I have used this planner, this book in 2 of my other planners this week, or for the monthly. So I'm going to go ahead and do it in here too, just because I'm going to use this one. It says Life is a Party. I just think it's cute. And I'm going to cover up this where it says notes, because I don't have to have it say notes. And I still got it crooked. It's because I didn't use the line properly. Alright. Put that there. And that kind of tells me what I have to use now. The colors. I do want to, like I said, cover up where that those 2 holidays were, and like this part. But since I'm doing that, I'm gonna have to do it in other places as well, which is fine. So I gotta figure out what stickers I want to use for that kind of thing. Here's some. I can use like this. It says, be good to yourself. And I can have it go over both of those days, like that. Happy, positive vibes. I'll use this just because it's got that green from over there. So I want to pull it over here too. And then, even though I don't have anything to cover up anywhere over here, I'm going to use another one just to kind of have them all together, like not together, but make it cohesive. Is that the right way of saying it? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to put that one there. So I didn't put one in this week. I did there I did there. I skipped this week and I did there. So I'm going to leave it like that. Alright, now I'm going to find something to cover up this. But I've got to figure out something that won't cover up too much and still look good. The round ones won't really work, I don't think. I wonder if this would work. If I put it here, laugh more, worry less, then I've got that. Then I can put something over here, like this, that says always be kind. I want to not cover up anything that's important, like the days of the week or the numbers. That works. It's further over this way than this way, but I don't want to cover up that 4, and I'm afraid that right there will cover up the 4. I might be able to move it just a little bit, but this one has the foil, so this is the only time I can pick this up. I cannot pick it up anymore. So let's get real precise about it. If I move it over here, it's still going to have a lot of space on the other side though. Maybe if I move it up. Yeah. I just move it up to the Tuesday a little bit. It'll be fine like that. Okay, so that's good. And I've covered up the things that I needed to cover up. This one says live big. We'll put it down here. It's a little bit wider than that one, but I think it works. Okay, so now I'm just going to find that washi, or no, I really don't want to put the washi. I want to put something wider than that right there, because this washi that's in this book is not real wide. I could double it and use 2. Or I could use things like this. Let's wait on that before I decide. Oh, I covered up. Oh no, that's part of the flower. I didn't cover anything up. Okay. I am still going to put this in, but I'm going to put it over here. I'm going to put this right there. Okay, let me get another one of those. It says bloom. We'll have it right there. And then I think I'll take this one. Put it right there. Trying to decide if I want to put this on the side or on the bottom. yeah, put it down there. Because I don't really have anything down here. But I've got stuff down here. And since that has the August, I thought another flower or something would be good up there. And I think that's it. I think that's all I'm going to do, because I don't have any small stickers to put in. If I had some like little flowers or something, I might scatter them around. But I don't have any that would match this whole situation. And these stickers, they kind of remind me of like fall colors, but they're still like summer because of the brightness of some of it. I don't know. It's just what I think about when I see it. So, yeah, I don't think I have anything else that I can put in. And don't be afraid to cut your stickers. It's okay. They're yours. Do what you want with them. And I have found that since I've started doing that, I just like to have more of them on there. I'm going to pull this out because I do want to use these two. I don't know if they're moths or butterflies, but I think they're moths. I used to know how to tell, like, their body, something is different. If you guys know, let me know, or I'll probably Google it or something. Maybe for, like, right in there. Because I can still write around, like, I don't have to write a lot in this. Even if I am doing collaborations. I know this one's a moth. Where can I have him flying? See, it feels like it's too much if I put it there. I have to move it over just a little bit. Trying to pull up the 26. Can't do that. We need that number. It's not exactly where I was going to put it, but that's fine. Alright, let me get the book. It's right here. And that is how the August monthly for August, for my classic Happy Planner is going to look this time. I think it turned out cute. It's a little bit brighter over here than anywhere else, but then it does have the little brightness right there, so I think it's alright. All these stickers came from the same book. They're supposed to be like the same kind of theme. They're the Seeds of Joy book, if you look for it. It looks like this on the outside of it. And I got it from Hobby Lobby. So, that is how it's going to be. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. If you don't mind, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing, because I really do want to know. If you have a prayer request, you can leave... so sorry. You can leave that down below as well. Like, share, and subscribe. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.